Hey Ponderers, what's up? I'm Yossi Berman. A little bit more vlogging format, why not? Made myself some popcorn. Now the reason I'm going to be nibbling while I'm filming is because Rich had chosen a troublesome topic. I'm really fat inside. When I'm troubled, I eat. The topic is pet peeves and fears. Now first of all, just so you know, I had to actually look up what's the definition of pet peeves because that's not a term that I've heard being used so much. But I found it and yeah, now I know. And I know that I actually made a video about pet peeves a while back called 5 Things That Annoy Me. Link at the Ponder bar. I'm so bad with pet peeves. I'm a really chillaxed guy, but these pet peeves, I have a bunch of them, and they just make me go berserk for a second, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, that's stupid. It's just for like a second, I'm all, ah, kill, kill, kill! And then later I'm like, now, I'm a guy who lives with roommates, so I have no problem, technically, with my roommates being in my room. But, if I go into my room, and I've noticed that someone has been there, and I notice these things. I have a mess in my room, but I know where I left things. So if something moved around, I know someone was in my room, and I can go berserk. And the same thing goes for my computer. I don't mind anyone else using my computer. God knows I've used the other computers of my roommates, but I just hate it when I didn't know about it and I get back and I can tell that a tab that is open that I didn't open is open or something like that. And fears. Fears is an interesting topic. No, this is water. It's in a wine bottle because it just tastes better out of a glass bottle. I don't know why. Anyway, interesting thing about fear, I think. I'm gonna be realistic. I'm afraid of death. I'm afraid not of the idea of not existing or the afterlife or whatever comes up next, but the idea that everything that I hope for, everything that I want in my future will just vanish. Nothing of it will happen. I am afraid of that. And I'm also afraid, and rightfully so, of people dying around me because that just sucks, and trust me, I'm talking out of experience. More about that in a personal vlog in the future. But the thing is, I've heard people say the sentence that they're not afraid of dying, but they are afraid of everyone dying around them. And after I thought about that, I think that that is really selfish. Think about it. Basically what this person is saying is that they are afraid of the pain that they'll feel from losing their loved ones. That is selfish to me because another fear I have of dying is that I know that there are people out there who love me and I will not want them to suffer from losing me. This is not me being all high and mighty, I'm so awesome, people must love me, and therefore I don't want to think of how my family, my friends would have to cope with life by the fact that they won't have me anymore, that they would have lost a dear friend or loved one. And other pet peeves of mine, roommate bothering me while I'm doing a vlog. But back to personal fears and not what I think of other people. I think my greatest fear would have to be losing a sense. Any one of the 5. I can't picture my life without any one of the 5 senses. Any one of the 5 senses. I couldn't think of it. I think the worst for me would be my hearing. Or my eyes. I'm not sure. I don't know which one would suck more. Being blind or being deaf. I don't want to think about it, but that is a big fear of mine. So guys, thank you for watching, and do you really think we can time taking the popcorn out of the pan so that it can bounce us up to the moon?